This is Wake Up Central.
It is 6:11, time for your morning wake-up call. Here's a look at some of the top headlines we're following this morning. The Trump presidential transition team says several of President-elect Trump's cabinet and administration picks have been targeted in attacks ranging from swatting incidents to bomb threats. In a statement, a spokeswoman says, quote, with President Trump as our example, dangerous acts of intimidation and violence will not deter us. The FBI says it is aware of the threats.
A judge has denied rapper and producer Sean Diddy Combs' latest request to be released on bail ahead of his trial for federal sex trafficking charges. Combs' lawyers requested he be released on a $50 million bond, saying he would stay in a New York City apartment and pay the cost to have private security monitor him around the clock.
The U.S. economy grew steady at more than 2% last quarter. That's according to the latest GDP report by the Commerce Department. It's also slightly down from the 3% growth of the previous quarter, but still a sign the economy remains strong. The data shows that consumer spending, which accounts for the bulk of the growth, ticked up 3.5% last quarter.
And with those big dinners this Thanksgiving comes a lot of food waste. The Natural Resources Defense Council says that around 200 million pounds of turkey are wasted around the Thanksgiving holiday. The nonprofit advocacy group has a calculator tool on its website to help consumers determine exactly how much food to buy and prepare. Also recommends saving leftovers for future meals or sending them home with guests to help avoid that food waste. And now you're up to speed with the headlines this morning on Wake Up Central.
Happening today, family and friends will gather with good food and maybe crowd around the TV to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The iconic parade brings people together from across the globe. And Wake Up Central's Michaela Johnson joins us now with more on how the Big Apple is getting a dash of Arkansas. Michaela, tell us about it.
Hey there, Karen. This year marks the 98th year of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Nearly a century of iconic floats, music, marching bands, and the color guard. This year, Lissy Payne, a Hot Springs senior, took her color guard path into her own hands. Now she has the opportunity of her dreams. Arkansas and New York City are separated by more than 1,200 miles, but at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Arkansas is right in the Big Apple.
I was like, oh my God, I got in.
Lissy Pan is a senior at the Arkansas School for Mathematics, Sciences, and the Arts in Hot Springs. She secured a spot as a member of the Flag Color Guard in the iconic Thanksgiving parade.
It's fun. I like to spin my flag.
Color Guard is her passion, but ASMSA doesn't have a team.
I remember I would just go out to my school's courtyard and I'd just be spinning my flag.
Before transferring to ASMSA, she was on a Color Guard. Without one, she had to find her own way.
That's how I stumbled across this Macy's opportunity in the beginning, because I didn't have the opportunity to pursue my passion in the way that I wanted at my current school. So I had to find a way to move around that.
A dream came with an application process. She formed her routine right on campus.
It took around a month. It's just putting random moves together that I've learned from the past and creating one performance in the end.
A moment she won't forget, the announcement coming in her fourth period French class.
I just looked at my phone and I saw, congratulations, Macy's. And I was really in shock. I showed my friend and my jaw was dropped for 5 minutes.
As you can see here, she's taking in all the sights, but the big show takes practice.
So there's going to be long rehearsal days as well.
Lissy says excitement is an understatement, but she encourages Thanksgiving parade hopefuls to take the twirl.
Just apply either way. If you don't apply, you'll never know. I can't wait to meet a bunch of new people. And it's I'm so incredibly honored to have this opportunity, and I can't wait to showcase my passions and my talent on national television as well.
Well, the Macy's Great American Marching Band takes around 225 students from across the country with different schools like that. But she's not a part of a school. She did it all on her own. Found the application, submitted a video, and look at her now. Look at
Created her routine. She's stunning to look at with the drum corps. She's had experience. Why not her?
I know.
Gonna be looking for her later today. Very excited.
So excited. It's a very big parade, but just knowing that a little taste of Arkansas is there.
I love that.
I love it.
Oh, good for her. Well, that's very, very exciting.
I know. Senior in high school, going after your dreams. It takes people a lifetime to, put themselves first. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to do it.
I love it. Is this not what this parade's all about, too? Featuring the whole country and everybody else? Love it.
Absolutely. Yes.
Obsessed.
All the bands. Thank you for bringing her story to us.
Absolutely.
Good morning. It is 6:17 on this Thanksgiving Day. We said there might be a few little light showers this morning, and that's what we have pushing into the state. They were a bit of frozen precipitation there in Oklahoma, but as it makes its way into our warmer air mass, just some very light rain. It'll be out of here before you know it, but if you're waking up this morning, anywhere around Hot Springs Village and Lake Hamilton area, you could see that at Greenwood, of course, and Mount Ida, seeing a few of those showers. But again, they'll be out of here before you know it. Now, we always wonder what the weather's going to be like on Thanksgiving. I think we all have memories of a little bit of everything as far as the weather goes in history past. Now, it could be anywhere from 48 to 75. Now, last year we were at 61. Today we're expecting a high of 53. So a little bit cooler, but you can see it's just really all over the place for Thanksgiving. But that's Arkansas weather for you. Temperatures around the region a little bit warm there in the southern areas in Alabama and Georgia, looking at those 60s and 70s. But just a little bit north, you can already see that much cooler air mass that is heading our way. 46 for us right now in central Arkansas, but look back behind that, we've got 20s and teens. We're not going to get quite that cold, but cooler weather is definitely headed our way. 46 in central Arkansas, 30s in the north, and 50s to our south. We're going to start to see a frontal boundary push through today, and that's going to give us breezy conditions, but it's also going to clear out all of these clouds and those rain showers that are lingering in southern Arkansas quickly out of here. Already starting to see the impacts of those cooler weather here in the north, and we're going to start to see that tonight. Overnight, it's going to get a little bit cold for tomorrow morning for any shopping you have to do. Afternoons ahead are going to be nice. They're going to be below our average, but we're going to be in the 50s and may even be in the 40s on Sunday, and then a slight warm up. But even next week, as we're starting to warm up just a little bit, still below that average. But the mornings are really where you're going to start to feel the impacts of this colder air mass with 30-degree temperatures. 20s on Monday to kick off our work week as we head back to work and school, and then warming up just a little bit as we're heading into next week. Talked about most of these clouds should start to push out of here. This is around 1:30 today. You might have a little break of sunshine, but then by the evening, late afternoon, things are really going to clear out, and that means we're going to start to see those temperatures drop as well. Tomorrow morning, looking for those low 30s, feeling like the 20s. So again, it's going to be cold. But as Saturday approaches, we're going to start to see a few of those clouds make their way. And if you're heading to Missouri, you're going to have some snow for kickoff to watch the Razorbacks in Mizzou. 2:30, 30 degrees for kickoff, and it's going to drop into the 20s by 5 p.m. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, not too bad. This Thanksgiving day, we're looking for a high of 53 and breezy. Those clouds will begin to move out and the sky will clear and lots of sunshine and stars tonight. Those temperatures will drop as that frontal boundary passes through. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, it's going to be in the low 30s, feeling like the 20s, but beautiful sunshine, warming us up to 50 degrees.
All right, Tracy, thank you. Well, as we've been talking about, the 98th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade kicks off today in New York City. Officials are planning for around 2 million people to line the streets, hoping to see the dozens of iconic character balloons and floats, building up to a visit by Kris Kringle himself. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn has a preview of what to expect.
Anticipation is swelling for the 98th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
It's something we look forward to every year, and it's great. We know we're going to come together.
The more than 2-mile-long route features dozens of marching bands and live performers, 22 floats, and more than 30 balloons, 17 of beloved animated characters.
I'm looking forward to seeing Spider-Man.
The Marvel superhero is one of several new balloons this year, along with Disney icon Minnie Mouse. And it all leads up to the main attraction, St. Nick himself.
New York police are on heightened alert today, but officials say they're prepared after protests related to the Israel-Hamas war broke out during last year's parade.
I really want to take the moment to tell those Grinches that believe they're going to disrupt the parade, it's not going to happen.
A joint FBI-NYPD threat assessment report says while there are no credible threats, top concerns include lone offenders, violent extremist groups, and vehicle ramming.
There will be security measures that you'll see and others that you won't see.
Another concern today is the weather. It's expected to rain on this parade, though attendees say they're in rain or shine, and it won't dampen their excitement. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Still ahead, no one needs any last-minute turkey troubles today, but is Butterball under a recall? Coming up, we verify what you need to know.